No limits, no ceiling, no crown. No.
For this video, I drove from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan to Tahquamenon Falls State Park, which is one of the Upper Peninsula's more popular tourist destinations. First, I wanted to say that it was a challenge to make this video, so if you could, hit that like button and comment, I would definitely appreciate it.
Ha, look at you begging for likes and comments.
Just ignore that guy, people. But seriously, I'm not asking for money or a Patreon donation. I just ask for a simple like and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because if you enjoy it, doing those things helps these videos out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps this video have a higher chance at being seen when people type in a search for fall colors or the Upper Peninsula of Michigan or whatever it may be. If you don't like it though and you think this video sucks, then feel free to rip on me, I guess, in the comment section below and join that troll from earlier, and I'll send you and the troll a Mountain Dew scented scratch and sniff pack from Walmart.com and we can all be happy. Anyway, since I work a full-time job during the week, the days that I can go out and film new videos are very limited as I have only weekends to choose from. Given that peak fall colors only last for a short while, for my own sanity, I had to try to come up here on the weekend of October 9th, despite the fact that the forecast for that weekend called for isolated rain showers throughout the Upper Peninsula with a 50% chance of rain. But the afternoon was supposed to be partly cloudy. I know that I would have been upset if I didn't try to come up here during peak fall colors, so I gave it a shot that weekend. But not only was it pouring down rain at times, but when the partly cloudy conditions came through, a bug hit my camera lens and ruined everything that I had filmed up to that point. The only positive from that day was that I just so happened to park my car in the right spot to watch a rainbow form over Lake Superior. Anyway, since the first attempt mostly failed, that meant that I had to come up again the following weekend. It had to be the following weekend because if I were going to wait past the following weekend, then I might have missed the peak fall colors completely for the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Turned out the Sunday the next week was really nice weather, which is rare for this time of the year in northern Michigan, as there's almost always a chance of light rain or mist or something seemingly at the least. But on that day, I was able to get quite a few great videos of this beautiful part of the country. With that said, let's roll the tape. If you've never been to Michigan's UP, then I'm glad to show it to you. Part of what makes it so beautiful is the fact that 85% of its land area is forest. There are even 2 national forest areas in the UP. Cities are far and few in between, and if the Upper Peninsula were its own state, then it would have the least population out of what would be 51 states. The UP has a population density of only 18 people per square mile, in which only New Mexico, Wyoming, the Dakotas, Montana, and Alaska would rank lower. Otherwise, I won't be saying much else through this video. I go through some towns here and there, but mostly I'll be out in the sticks where cell phone service is mostly non-existent.
You better not say anything bad about the UP while you're up here. This place is home to me. I lived here my entire life, so did my family.
Hello? Sorry, I can't hear you. What were you trying to say? Hello? Well, that call must have dropped. Must be the cell phone service. Like I said, people, cell phone service up here is bad.
really should watch your speed and drive more carefully. What kind of idiot drives like that while recording himself driving? That's like asking for a speeding ticket.
Oh, am I driving too fast for you? I'm sorry. Here, let me slow down. Is this better?
I don't care what they say about me. Sometimes you got to get up and go. No limits, no ceiling, no crown. No pressure gonna hold me down. No stopping till I break every rule. No limits.
This is the unincorporated community of Brimley, which is surrounded by land that is owned by the Bay Mills Indian Reservation. The Bay Mills people are of Ojibwe and Chippewa descent and have lived in this area of the Upper Peninsula for hundreds of years. Lake Superior isn't too far north of this highway, and this region is known as Whitefish Bay. To the right is Bay Mills Resort and Casino, which opened up in 1995. Since there's not much of an economy up this way, tourists are the ones that bring in much of the money for this region. Having this casino and hotel here gives tourists a place to stay in these parts, as it's slim pickings on hotel rooms in the UP outside of the cities of Sault Ste. Marie and Marquette. This is the unincorporated community of Mission. There isn't too much online about this place, and it's not to be confused with the more well-known Old Mission Peninsula in the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, which is near Traverse City and is an extremely popular place for tourists. Michigan is a state that's known for its lighthouses, as it has more lighthouses that are in good condition than in any other state. This is the Point Iroquois Lighthouse, which is named as such after the Iroquois warriors that were massacred here by the Ojibwe in the 1600s. The first lighthouse building was built in 1855, while the building that we see here today was built in 1870. This is Dollar Settlement, probably the coolest name for a town that I've seen. At first glance, the name seemed like it could have received its name after the founders bought the original settlement that was here for $1 maybe, but no, it turns out that Dollar Settlement is named after a guy called Robert Dollar who came from Canada and then later left for California. He stayed in the area from 1885 to 1888 and has another community named after him called Dollarville, which is 50 miles west. There's also a Dollar Bay here in the Upper Peninsula. Today, Dollar Settlement sits off of Whitefish Bay and is mostly considered as a ghost town. Apparently, this abandoned train car to the left was supposed to be a diner, but those plans never came through. So it just sits here empty. And oh yes, pure Michigan at its best. As Michigan has more miles of shoreline than any other state outside of Alaska, you're bound to come across hundreds of hidden beaches just like this one, as they're all over the shores of the Great Lakes throughout this state. And it looks like we have a nice little scenic overlook here. And we have now entered Tahquamenon Falls State Park, even though it's going to be quite a bit before we get to the falls. M123 is the highway that we're on, and it goes past the mouth of the Tahquamenon River, which is where we are currently. From there, it heads north to the town of Paradise, and then it heads west towards the lower and upper falls. This is the unincorporated community of Paradise, which is on the western side of Whitefish Bay. The community was founded in 1925, and Paradise is the self-claimed wild blueberry capital of Michigan, but it's more so known as being the gateway to Tahquamenon Falls State Park, which once again is one of the more popular tourist destinations in the UP. Lastly, it's known for being home to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. Even though it's 11 miles north at Whitefish Point, Paradise is the closest town to the attraction. And here we've made it to Tahquamenon Falls State Park, which sees about 500,000 visitors per year. I'm sure that it would see more visitors if it wasn't 5 hours away from the Detroit metro area or any other larger metro area, but it's so far away from everywhere else that it's that hard to get to, and it just doesn't see as many visitors as some other places do that are closer to the bigger cities. Anyway, I do end the video here, and keep an eye out for a video that I made on Tahquamenon Falls State Park. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as doing all of those things helps these videos destroy the evil monster that is the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy checking out some of the featured playlists on this channel. Videos on other places like what you saw here can be found in my Michigan playlist, my Great Lakes playlist, my Scenic Drives playlist, or in my Upper Peninsula playlist. Last but not least, if you can't get enough of me on here, you can always go follow me on my other social media accounts, and those links are below. We'll see you next time. Peace!